What's up, guys? Welcome back to Pokemon Go, and today I'm actually going to show you my first Moltres catch. I actually caught it on the first day it was available in my area. Unfortunately, I didn't have my actual GoPro, like my good camera with me, so it's basically just the footage. But I figured, you know what, I'll show you guys anyway, me unlocking it, and yeah, let's go. So right here, we're about to start. 3, 2, 1, go. And you guys can see, this was actually New Baltimore, okay, of all places. And I know, I just don't live out in that area. In Sterling Heights, it's so easy to find people. So this is more of a rural like area. So you know, finding an actual group of people to play is amazing. So I got on lunch. I drove to the church that's right by there. That's where the Moltres was, and I didn't think much of it. I was like, you know what? I gotta use a raid pass and check if there's anybody in there, even risking losing a chance of even doing this. So what I did is I did use a raid pass to get in there and actually use it, but I was so scared. I was like, oh man, there's nobody in there. So I'm like, you know what? I got my lunch. I'm gonna sit in my car. I'm gonna park right next to the church and wait, and just wait. Maybe someone's gonna come by. Next thing you know, probably about 10 minutes later, a girl gets out of her car, parks kind of close to me, gets out of her car, and she has a Pokemon Go clipped to her purse. And I went, yes! So I was like, yes! And as you can see, Moltres is all damage. Not really hurting us at all in this entire fight. We're able to beat this Moltres pretty easily. But anyway, so she's like, hey, yeah, I got a whole raid squad. And I'm like, yes! I'm so happy about this. I'm like, yes, there's actually people coming. By the time we got to go, we ended up splitting up in two groups. Who's using a Pidgeot? We ended up splitting up into two groups, and we were able to beat it with like 10 and 10. The reason we did two groups is because the first group was unable to... I was part of the first group. I had to get back to work, so, I didn't have time to wait around and wait for the other people to show up. So I was like, I have to actually just go now. And a couple other people had to go too. We keep in mind, we were waiting there for 25 minutes ish, waiting for people to show up. So certain people didn't show up, and so that's why we did two separate groups. So but that's okay. And as you can see here, plenty of time to spare. We're beating this guy down like it's nothing, right? Actually had a good team to do it. We had 9 people. I thought we had 10 at the beginning. Maybe someone jumped out of it. But yeah, and it's a 16 or a 1802. Not very good. Not very good. Got 6 golden raz, 5 revive, 15 rare candy, which is awesome. 15 rare candy is great, and 10,000 experience. That still shocks me how much experience you get for the legendaries. I'm like, wow, that's so much experience. And then 9 throws. Now, so far, out of all of the different birds, I feel like Moltres is the hardest one to catch so far. Except for today, I actually caught another one during lunch. So that's 2 days in a row on lunchtime. I went to downtown New Baltimore and just randomly found a Moltres, and there were people there. So I'm like hoping that tomorrow is the same thing, and I can get another Moltres. But they seem to be the hardest. You can easily overthrow them. You can easily miss them. It's become hard. What I've started to do, and what I did today, is I did the excellent throw trick where you hold the button down and you actually wait until it gets small. See, I caught him here. Awesome. Man, I was so pumped. Caught him there. And new unlock to the Pokédex. Yes. So cool. Gotta rep him, Valor, you gotta love Moltres. It also is the best fire type in the entire game so far. So it's also the best fire type in the entire game, which is amazing. So yeah, that was just my little story of how I caught that. I wanted to share it with you guys. Unfortunately, I didn't have my vlogging camera with me, and all that. I'm at work all day, so I kind of feel weird leaving my vlogging camera in my car just in case. I don't know. This camera is my baby, so. I don't want to ever lose this camera. It's too expensive for me to just part ways with it. I don't know. I don't want to leave it in a hot car all day either. So anyway, that was my unlock of the Moltres, my very first one. got it on the first day. Hopefully tomorrow on lunch I can get another one. But anyway, guys, if you liked the video, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Later!